What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. Now, we got a lot done last episode. We also have multiple side quests here that I see, and I think we got enough renown to go check out that necklace of the Berserker we saw in the rewards. Slide on over here and check it. She has the Eikons, so I think so.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
Pillow Talk Berserker ring, there it is. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw, that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored soul left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him, a busy courtesan. You gonna let me accept it? Okay, there we go.
All yours.
Berserker ring.
Come again. I may have more for you.
What do you do? Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Ah, that's a little underwhelming. Lunge damage by 5. I'll take it. It's free and it's mine.
There are new billets
August.
posted every day.
You are new, I think.
Not enough swords to
What's going on with you, August?
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
You look old, friend.
Well, it's Blackthorne. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while.
That's the
And
blacksmith.
normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
I'd say any way I can help the local blacksmith.
If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge.
Fair enough.
Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Better watch yourself. I might head over there and find your head on the anvil. We don't want to upset our resident blacksmith. Who else is going to upgrade all our swords and armor? I'd like to see if he has anything new there anyway, so... I've been meaning to swing by Blackthorne.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Maybe he won't have anything until we take out the next Mother Crystal, but... My coffee is hitting right now.
1st August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
That's the wrong
Please,
approach, I
mate.
think.
I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
His brand looks like it was burned off, not cut off.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
It makes you feel better the swords you made me have killed the gods at this point.
I always thought of old Blackthorne as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorne's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
I mean, this sounds like a win for everybody. He gets to study and become better, and we get to benefit from his craft.
Monster's taking
This sounds like a net positive.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorne mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorne cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
Time for another
At least
hunt.
you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind.
Probably a
While
good
you get on
idea.
with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Alright. Got a target. Head on over to the hunt board. Now that we're allowed to fast travel, perhaps we can track all of them. I'd like to just pick them all up and go get them done. Have this episode around hunts, I guess. If it's an option. Let's see. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin? Then do I have the billet for you? An especially horrible one the locals call Dozmare. I still don't think I can, okay, so you do just have to read where it is and then go check it. That's Clairview in Sanbrec. That's the Broken Hill in Rosaria, and that is Caernarvon Westgate. Understood. Alrighty, so here we are in the Northern Valley. I did fast travel over to Caernarvon over here, and the griffin was not anywhere to be found around here. The only other place I could see on the map that had anything to do with Caernarvon was the Rivergate. I suppose this is the West Gate, so I'm going to go ahead and check that. I mean, if this map is centered, it would make sense, right? North, east, south, and west, so this would be the West Gate. And run down here and look for that. I'll probably cut the video and jump to it if we find it, so I'll catch you guys there.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Okay, well, that's a positive on us being somewhat in the right location.
You deserve a rest.
There she is. Pretty looking animal. Looks mean.
The work will have to wait. Sharp.
stuff. It wasn't that bad. A little touch and go for a second. Scarletite.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Had some fun with the griffin, did you?
Better already. Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
I'm sure he'll be able to put his own spin on it.
I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorne's mood.
And now in the spirit of everything we've been doing, I will go back and give this to the blacksmith. And then I think what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode is wrap up the other 2 hunts we have. No reason not to.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might...
And with a bit of luck, Clive is here with what you want.
Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
Yes, you treated Lella.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
Oh, well, I'm glad he did, because I didn't.
There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. Then again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
No problem,
the
honestly.
idea?
It's mutually beneficial.
Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorne.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Indeed. Idle hands are a problem. He'll be busy for a little bit.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
Nice and chipper.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorne in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Show me the money. Drakeslayer gear design draft. Necessary for crafting Drakeslayer gear. Drakeslayer gear, you say? Drakeslayer gear recipes unlocked. That's very interesting. Design drafts. You have obtained the design draft for Drakeslayer gear. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorne in the Hideaway for details on material requirements.
What do you need?
Let's find out.
What's Sancfordian, dear?
So for Drakeslayer Bell, we need Electrum. That's so good though. And for Drakeslayer bracelets, we need Gelatinous Mass. We're gonna need more Scarletite too. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we can't craft either of those. I would have liked to, because the buff is huge. Right.
Monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Let's deal with the rest of these hunts. We'll worry about getting those crafted materials later. Certainly gonna be keeping an eye on that. We do have that side quest, but I'll probably handle that next episode, because I would like to get these hunts done. Let's take a look at the board. Alrighty, so we have two. We have Belphegor. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Through all efforts are being made to not rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border, that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenches of the nearby villages. So that is on the hill adjacent to Eastpool. A trader coming by the way of Cairn Northern met with a troop of cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. But the cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their journey through their pass. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured they kept up a brisk pace. That's in Clairview. That's the Broken Hill. Clairview and the Broken Hill. Alrighty, so Eastpool. Where's Clairview? Not actually sure where Clairview is, but we know where the Eastpool one is. We gotta look for a big ass hill. And then we can open the map. So this is the Broken Hill, so that'll be where that is. On the other side of here. Never know, we might get some Scarletite from this. A dragon doesn't seem like the kind of thing that would drop a gelatinous mass, but alright, so this is the Broken Hill. I suspect it might be this. Yeah, I think if anywhere it would be up there on that little ridge line, so let's go check. Got the chocobo. Let him go.
This might take a while.
Don't worry about the random spooters and wolves here. We're looking for a dragon. Already fought a dragon up here. Here's the hunt, I believe. Would you be the one? You would be the one. 20 renown for this.
Wildlife. Mercenary.
stunned right there. Okay, that's that one done. What do we get? Give me the goodies. You got 2 dragon talons. Not what I was hoping for, but I'll take the Huns. Mean looking creature. Now the next one was Clearview. Alright, so we found Clearview. Clearview is right by Northreach. Now they said it was in a wooded pass, I think, so I'm not sure where she would be. Wooded pass, they said. Is that the harpy? That's a vulture. On the bright side, we'll certainly be able to see it. That looks like it would be you. I see the big ass ability you just casted. Indeed. Aruna, rank C. Let's get it.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
I think every time I hit this little totem pole, it does damage. I think that's what's happening most. And that would be the end of the hunts. That was a fun one. We just get a level up. We did. Let's go. We are now level 29. Oh, that level 30 hunt was 2 levels higher than us. We still got it done. We got a clouded eye.
Rest well. I know I will.
I think that was one of Garuda's copies. I guess we missed that one when we were dealing with Garuda. Alright. Now let's head on back to the Hideaway. That's where we're going to start the next episode anyways. And I would like to see if we have any Renown gifts. I think we're squared up on the hunts. I think that was all of them. Let's go check.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
Looks like we have something from her.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
We have a swelling chorus, an empty shard, and an orchestrion roll. It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or the Curl and the Serving Girl, but now all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. Merry Mama.
You earned this.
Cleric's Medallion and Direwolf Gem.
All done?
That's how we cooking on hunts. We all squared away. We have done every hunt today. Beautiful. Alright, that does seem like the perfect place to wrap up, so thanks for watching everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Final Fantasy. Take care everybody, have a great day.